Abandoned and injured wildlife is a real problem for Rogers County, Oklahoma, and for the rest of the state. But Wild Heart Ranch in Claremore is trying to do something about that. Approximately 2,000 animals find their way through the front gate of Wild Heart Ranch every year. Some of the animals that call Wild Heart Ranch home hold special places in the hearts of the volunteers. These animals are unique because they are permanent residents of the Wild Heart Ranch facility. Volunteer Terry Robinson says, unfortunately, these animals are unable to be rehabilitated and released because of various medical conditions, making it impossible for them to live on their own. When an animal normally is brought in for rehabilitation, the staff cannot bond with them because it will cause problems for animals after they are released. Staff and volunteers are able to bond with the permanent residents, however, because they are unable to be released.
Smoochie was one of our fawns from last year, and she was born with a genetic condition and is unable to be released. So she is going to hopefully take care of some of our fawns in the future as a foster mom, teach them all the skills that they need to know to be starting out their new life.
Smoochie isn't the only resident that staff and volunteers have gotten attached to.
Bob is our resident bobcat. He was brought in, I think, 11 or 12 years ago. He was illegally obtained by somebody and declawed and neutered. And then when the guy got in trouble with the law, he dumped Bob out into the wild. And unfortunately, he was found starving to death because he couldn't take care of himself. So Animal Control brought him to us, and we have an exemption for him to keep him.
Bob's best friend is also pretty popular around the Wild Heart Ranch office. Meet Otis.
And Otis is his best friend, so he and Otis were raised together.
He was born without a palate and brought to Wild Heart Ranch as a puppy, where he and Bob proved that not all dogs hate cats, at least not bobcats. The message Wild Heart Ranch volunteers want to send is the importance of respecting that these animals are wildlife and belong in the wild, not as pets. And while your intentions may be good, rescuing a wild animal is not a good situation for the animal or you.
You can't just find an animal and keep it and try to care. No matter how good your intentions are, people are not equipped to properly take care of them, so they need to go to a licensed rehabber.
If you do find an animal that needs attention, Robinson suggests calling your game warden and getting in contact with a rehabilitation center like Wild Heart Ranch. Never try to feed or water an animal on your own, especially from information you may have gathered online.
And it's heartbreaking to be handed an animal that's almost dead because somebody else who didn't know what they were doing took it, thought, oh, how cute, I want to help it, and they're giving it the wrong food. And then we lose an animal that we could have saved.
For more information about Wild Heart Ranch or to find out how you can help, go to their website at wildheartranch.org, like their Facebook page, or check out their donation wish list on Amazon. For Osage TV, I'm Samantha Morgan.
They don't really scratch you when you feed them. They like to open their mouth and hiss at you.